Hi YouTube, this is Betty with Scrap Passion on One, and I have a project share for you guys today. I created a mini fabric book, and I used one of the mini book kits from Teacup and Roses. It's been a pleasure designing this little mini fabric book from her kit. If you guys are interested, you can check out her kits and the other shabby-licious goodness that she has available. I will leave a link to her Etsy shop and to her Facebook in the description box below. So, without further ado, let me share the book with you. So here's the little book here, and I really like it. It was a lot of fun creating this fabric book with the kit that she provides. And so my challenge was to use only the items that were provided in the kit, and that's what I did. So it was a pleasure to just sit down and create and have everything in the kit that you need. So here's the front of it, and I created this cute flower here on the front of it using the trims that she provided in the kit. And I have beautiful here. I have a doily behind that, and then behind the flower there's another doily here. I have some pink trim here, and then I have a tiny petite trim here at the top, and then a light blue trim that's really pretty, peeping out through the pink trim there. Here below I also have some pink trim with that same petite trim here, and I use a doily type trim here, and I created this beautiful flower here with the doilies from the doilies in the kit. So I just layered that up, and then I put some of the eyelash trim underneath that, and it's a doily here, here, and here. And then I put a cute little button there in the center. And the fabric book is held together with this beautiful pink seam binding. So here's the next page. And I use this trim here. I have 3 buttons here, a doily here, another doily here, and then on top of that it has this really cute button with twine here that this came, you know, everything came from the kit. So this pink trim here, I love this trim. It's a really wide trim. It's white and it's very cute, and I like this at the bottom here. It resembles banners to me. So that's very cute. And then I have some pink flowers here with crocheted. I cut this out of some trim, this little crochet, and used that in the center as a center in the flowers. And then I have this crochet trim here on the side. Really pretty doily. And this material was in the kit, and I just made a rolled flower center out of that. Have this pink trim down here. So that's that page. And also with this fabric book, it has like a tea dye look to it. So I really love that vintagey feel to it. Here at the top, it also has a crochet trim here, this pink crochet trim here. I made a doily flower here with that same rolled flower, and then I put a really pretty pink rose in the center of that. And then here's another doily with that rolled flower center that I made, and the pink trim here. This is some more really pretty trim here. I really love this trim, so I used that at the top. And then there's a white doily piece here, a seam binding ribbon, and then some pink flowers here. I put in the center there. And then I use this crocheted trim here, and here's the pink trim here. And I left some space here. You know, I could put a picture or something there. Here's the next page. I love this page. This is my pocket page. I can put a tag or something in there, so I made that out of a pocket there. I love this trim here with the pearls going through it. I put that at the top. Have one of those little crochet flowers and use this as the button. As the center of the flower, this cute button. And then here at the bottom, I like this shiny trim, the pink trim here, pink ribbon with a flower, and then the paper flower center there. And then this is some cute trim here on the side, this crocheted trim there. So I really like that. And here's the next page. I have some light blue trim here at the top, and then another piece of trim there, and I love that trim also. You can see that. And then put that same trim here, and then the pink trimming at the bottom. I topped it off here on the side with that crochet trim there. Pink ribbon, flower in the center. I love this piece as well. I created this cute little flower from a cutout. I just cut that out of the trimming that I had, and then used the stamens there as the flower center. Have this crocheted beige color trim there. I made this cute little flower. Here's the eyelash trim, pink ribbon, and then flower in the center. And I love this brown edging around that fabric. And then some pink trimming there. The next page, I love this very girly trim. I love this here at the top with the tulle at the bottom, and I wanted to do a flower. So what I did, the rest of this trimming that I had left, I cut this part off and created the body part of this flower. I created this roll flower, and then it has the tulle all around it. So I think that turned out really, really cute. And then this really pretty pink trimming here at the bottom. This is the same trimming that I use to create this flower. Okay, so moving right along. I wanted to put a little splash of color, so I used this dark blue trim here and created another really pretty flower. I had a really fun time creating the flowers from the doilies and trimmings. So this is a doily here, that eyelash trim, pink ribbon, and a cute button in the center to create a really cute shabby chic flower there. Pink trim in here at the bottom, and then a lot of open space for pictures or whatever I decide to put in here. Most likely I'll put some of my girls' pictures in here. So here's the next page, and I love this really tiny petite trim here. So I just edged this off, this fabric off with that, and the same dark blue trimming here, pink ribbon with the another flower in the center. And one thing that I like to do, I love to cut out the embroidery pieces on trims and create little flowers from it, and that's what I did here with this flower. And then I put the little pink one on top, and then that same pink trim there at the bottom. A lot of open space for a photo. Okay, this next fabric page has this brown crochet piece here, crochet trimming here, pink ribbon with a flower, and the dark pink flower there in the center. And here's the next page. I love this trim here that got like the holes in it, and then I put a white button there. And then I love this little epoxy piece here, this little bobble piece here. And it has the image of a lady inside, and I just added that in the center of this crochet piece to resemble a flower there. And then the pink trimming down here. And then on the side, I put this crochet trim here. Okay, that's that. Here's the next piece. I like this crochet, this doily, the half of a doily, so I just used it there at the top. Put that crochet trim in here, pink ribbon with that another epoxy bobble piece there, and that's also an image of a lady there. Pink trimming, and then some more cream color trimming on top of that. A lot of open space for a photo. Crochet piece here. I made another flower. I told you I had a time making the flowers, and put that eyelash trim and a pretty button and trim in here. And I love the edging on this fabric page. Love that. Okay, next page. This pretty butterfly I added there, and I love this fun trim in here. So I just edged that on top of the really pretty luscious pink trim here. And then I love the edging on this fabric page as well. A lot of open space as well for photos. I like to keep a lot of open space whenever I do any kind of mini book for the photo that I'm going to showcase. Okay, next I use that same fun trim here at the top. Have some lace, some crocheted trim in here, and then this pink, this is pink here, and then a light blue right there on top of that. And this moves too. I didn't adhere it all the way down, so if I decide to put something there, it'd be easy to place it there. Okay, and then I put this trimming, pink trimming down here, and I made yet another flower and then put the pink flower there in the center. Alright, I love this big doily type piece here with the button on the front there. Excuse, my dog is just barking. Please excuse him. So sorry about that. But anyway, I put this button here. So, and this also moves, or I can put like a tag piece in there if I choose to. Something can easily slide in there. And so here's the next page. Left a lot of open space for a photo. I used that lace, cut part of that off, and then put this flower on top of that. And then I put another, that same trim, and cut it off and put a little heart there in the center. A lot of open space again for a photo. And then trimming down here. Okay. This is another pocket page. And you can just slide something in there. Just like that. So I used the bigger lace here. Use some of this cute trim going down there to accent it. Again, it has this really pretty brown trimming around it, and then the pink trim down here at the bottom. On this one, I use another half doily here in the corner, fun trim at the top and the bottom, and then this pink trim here. And pink, pink, pink. I love pink. So put a photo there. And there's the next page, that wide trim again. I put it here on the side this time. Pink ribbon with a flower in the center and a vintage button there. I love this crochet piece. I put it here. Just covered that page with that, so I can put a photo on top of that. I made a bow out of the trimming, the lace trim, and then put a vintage button in the center. And then here on the side, it has this crochet trim there. Okay. And here's this page, and it really has this tea-dye look to it. Stain on the fabric to make it look vintage, and I really like that. So I put this really vintagey trim here, and then made another bow from the lace, or from the trim, and then put a button there in the center. And this is the last page, and I put a cute little flower here, and again I cut that out of some trim. I just cut it out and then use the stamen in the center of the flower, and then I have that same pink on the top. Mini book kit from Teacup and Roses.